لا إله إلا الله محمد رسول الله عليه صلاة الله وآله والأحبة لا إله إلا الله.
Every Muslim has a unique story. Whether you just became Muslim or converted a while back, but don't feel you have a solid grasp on the basics. Some of you are born Muslims, but never learned how to practice Islam, and others are very curious and have been studying Islam for a while. What brought you to this point is only the beginning of your lifelong journey. The New Muslims class is targeted specifically for people who've just entered into Islam. We teach the class from a convert's perspective. We understand the journey you've been on. The mission of the class is really simple. It's 3 parts: to give you the basics of Islam, the tools you need to practice Islam, and knowledge of how to participate in community activities.
You know, when I first converted, there really wasn't a class designed for new Muslims. So there was a couple of them out there, but not many. So most converts learn traditional, and that would involve a knowledgeable teacher teaching material over many different books. And that's the way I learned, and it was a really good experience for me. The issue I had as a convert was a lot of the things that I was going through wasn't in those classes. And so some topics such as how do I deal with my family and close personal friends that were trying to keep up with the big changes that were happening to me as I converted to Islam. Or, I had big concerns. What happens with my job? Does converting to Islam adversely affect my career? And I kept hearing things like changing your name. There's all kinds of topics. Every convert has different issues that they're going through, and they're all different. And that became the seed for this course. Wouldn't it be great to teach traditional Islamic knowledge as well as all the convert issues together in one concise course? And so that's really what this class is about. And so what we did in the early 2000s, we formed a team of volunteers, developed curriculum, divided the curriculum into courses, and researched each topic, and then had it academically reviewed by local scholars in the San Francisco Bay Area. And then what we did was beta testing. Now, beta testing is where you go out to a small group, teach the class, get feedback, and refine it further. And the results have been phenomenal. And so we now have a mature program that we've taught for over 10 years with over 400 students.
We've developed a class that's different from other classes that you'll find at the masjid. We encourage students to take a middle ground approach. And by that I mean, we don't want students swinging too far into the legalistic aspects of the religion or going to the other side and really delving deeply into the spiritual side. Islam is a religion of balance. So what we want to do with the class is get students focused right away on learning the basics. What is it that you have to know to start practicing your faith? And from there, we want you to hopefully go on a journey with other students in the class and develop relationships with others that are going through a similar journey, and developing your own community connections.
That's a good word for it, Susan, journey. And really this class is a journey for both the teachers and the students. We start in one place and we finish in a completely different place. And so at the beginning of the class, we're learning how to practice Islam. We're learning about the pillars, everything you need to get started. By the end of the class, you're gaining valuable context into why Muslims do some of the things they do, as well as an overview of the community. So really this course is an orientation course, an introduction to Islam, if you will.
The New Muslims class covers a wide range of subjects. Each class is self-contained, but there's a logical progression between the classes. We take common themes and thread them throughout the lessons. The class is divided into 3 parts. The first part, we cover beliefs and practices by defining worship and intention and looking at the pillars and the tenets of faith. The second part, we cover the lives of the prophets. How do their stories, what can we learn from them? How do their stories apply to our lives? And what can we take away from it that we can carry on into our daily lives? And the third part is kind of general or a variety of different convert matters. We look at how you deal with family, how you deal with change. We also give an introduction to the Quran. We talk about key figures in Islam and other relevant topics like the afterlife.
So if you're looking for a concise course that covers a lot of really good material and orientation to the religion, as well as meeting the community, plugging in, we hope you take the class with us.